Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Nar Trees podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book. The Ride of Her Life, the true story of a woman, her horse, and their last chance journey. Across America by Elizabeth Letts is a captivating true narrative that delves into the extraordinary journey of Annie Wilkins, a woman who defied the odds in pursuit of one final adventure. Set in the 1950s, this book recounts how Annie, facing poverty, failing health, and the expectation of living out her final days in obscurity, chose instead to set off from rural Maine with her faithful horse, Tarzan, and her loyal dog. Her goal was as audacious as it was simple: to ride across America all the way to California, a dream that was considered impossible by most of her contemporaries. Letts, an accomplished storyteller, brings Annie's grit, determination, and indomitable spirit to life, blending historical context with personal heart. The narrative not only celebrates Annie's courage, but also paints a vivid portrait of post-war America, a land rife with kindness, obstacles, and change. This memoir of adventure, resilience, and hope is both an inspiring tribute to a forgotten heroine and a touching meditation on what it means to pursue your dreams against all odds. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, Annie Wilkins. Defying expectations. At the center of the book is Annie Wilkins, an impoverished and ailing farmer in her 60s, living in rural Maine. After receiving a terminal diagnosis and being instructed to go into a county home, Annie makes an audacious decision. She will not wait to die quietly, but instead will fulfill her lifelong dream of seeing the Pacific Ocean. Annie's determination to defy societal and medical expectations serves as the foundational spark for her journey. Letts explores Annie's internal motivations, her background, and the restless spirit that fueled her decision to undertake such enormous risks. By examining Annie's relationship with her community and her own self-doubt, the book provides a nuanced perspective on aging, gender roles, and autonomy during a period when few opportunities existed for women like Annie. Her journey represents not just an act of personal rebellion, but a broader statement about the human capacity for resilience and reinvention even at society's margins. Secondly, the cross-country journey. Adventure, adversity, and America. The heart of the book lies in the journey itself, a treacherous cross-country ride from Maine to California that covered more than 4,000 miles. With her horse Tarzan and her dog Depeche Toy, Annie traverses ever-changing landscapes, from snowy mountains to expansive prairies, learning to navigate both the physical and emotional demands of the trip. Letts vividly recounts the challenges Annie faced: brutal weather, exhaustion, hunger, and the uncertainty of relying on the kindness of strangers. Yet, at every turn, America reveals itself as a place full of unexpected generosity and support. This road narrative provides insight into the character of post-war America, as Annie's encounters reflect both the anxieties and the deep reservoirs of goodwill that characterized the nation in the 1950s. Alongside tales of struggle, the book captures moments of everyday heroism as communities and individuals come to Annie's aid, making the journey not only feasible, but transformative. Thirdly, animals as companions and story catalysts. Annie's relationship with her horse Tarzan and her dog Depeche Toy is central to the emotional and logistical success of her expedition. Letts delves into the practical details of caring for animals on the road, feeding, sheltering, and tending to illnesses or injuries, which added complexity to an already daunting journey. Beyond their instrumental roles, Tarzan and Depeche Toy provide Annie with steadfast companionship, comfort, and a sense of purpose. Their presence also makes Annie's story more relatable and endearing to those she meets, often attracting attention, sympathy, and assistance from strangers. Through the narrative of these two loyal animals, Letts explores themes of trust, resilience, and the deep bonds that form when humans and animals set out on a great adventure together. Their partnership becomes a metaphor for navigating adversity and underscores the idea that no one truly travels alone. Fourthly, media, fame, and American myth-making. As Annie's extraordinary trek gains attention, her journey evolves from a personal quest into a public sensation. Letts documents how local newspapers, radio stations, and even national media outlets seize upon Annie's story, turning her into an unlikely symbol of perseverance and old-fashioned American optimism. The media's coverage plays a dual role. It helps Annie acquire needed resources and connections along the way, but it also thrusts her into the spotlight, challenging her introverted nature and sense of privacy. The book examines the ways in which Annie's journey intersects with American mythmaking, casting her in the mold of the classic pioneer or frontierswoman. By tracing the interplay between Annie's real experiences and the public's romanticized perceptions, Letts offers a commentary on how legends are forged in the American imagination and the enduring appeal of the underdog. Lastly, legacy, inspiration, and remembering forgotten stories, The Ride of Her Life closes with a reflection on Annie Wilkens' legacy, both the tangible outcomes of her journey and the enduring inspiration it offers. Despite engaging in an adventure that could have ended in tragedy, Annie ultimately prevails, reaching her destination and achieving far more than public recognition. Her story, nearly lost to history, is revived meticulously by Letts, who reminds readers of the countless unsung individuals who challenged boundaries but faded from collective memory. The narrative probes the importance of remembering such stories, not only for their entertainment value, but for the lessons they offer about courage, grit, and the pursuit of dreams in the face of overwhelming odds. Annie's journey becomes a beacon, encouraging readers to question the limits they place on their own ambitions and to seek adventure, meaning, and connection, regardless of age or circumstance. In conclusion, The Ride of Her Life is a compelling read for anyone who finds inspiration in stories of perseverance, adventure, and the triumph of the human spirit. It appeals to lovers of nonfiction, history enthusiasts, animal lovers, and readers fascinated by Americana and the changing social fabric of the 1950s. Those who are drawn to tales of resilience, women who broke barriers, or transformative journeys will find particular resonance within these pages. Furthermore, this book holds special value for individuals facing daunting life challenges. Annie Wilkens' journey serves as a testament to the possibility of hope, reinvention, and possibility at any stage of life. Elizabeth Letts artfully combines immersive storytelling with meticulous research, giving depth and nuance to both character and historical backdrop. The book stands out because it not only recounts an adventure, but also offers readers practical lessons about courage, the power of community, and the importance of chasing one's dreams regardless of age or situation. In a marketplace crowded with memoirs and historical nonfiction, The Ride of Her Life distinguishes itself through its emotional richness, narrative drive, and uplifting message. Letts's engaging prose ensures that readers are pulled into Annie's world and left contemplating the boundaries of their own ambitions. Buying this book is an investment in both an inspiring life story and a reflective journey for your own soul. It stands as a reminder that the only real expiration date on our dreams is the one we set ourselves. If you would like to support Elizabeth Letts, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.